Okay, so we are back. Well, I'm not showing. Look, I can tell you that here I take the picture of doctor and put it back. So this is the concrete background I have here. Now, I'm curious about your background.
Well, Sergio, my background can be anything I want it to be because I'm using a virtual background.
Can you show me that?
So what is actually behind my back is a very large green screen. Is that what you want to see?
Well, I'm curious about what is behind.
Here. This is what it is.
Where
It
are
is,
you? Are you in your house, in your apartment?
I'm in my office, in my house, outside of Dallas, Texas.
So you have a home office in
That
your
is
house.
correct. That is correct.
House,
I have been
not
working.
an apartment.
I have been working. Correct. I have been working only from home since coronavirus started. But even before, when I was doing my Zoom classes, I was always offering them from home. Now, why I'm using virtual background, not just to make it to look fancy, but because I change the virtual background. This is me and my trainees, my groups. We can virtually travel anywhere we want. We can go on vacation, or we can go in the backyard. We can go on the stage, on Moreno stage.
Look, this is not the beacon stage, but it's almost the beacon stage. This is where, right? You know why I can tell you that, right? That this is not the original. It's not the beacon picture. It's what's the name of the place where it is now? Where is Rebecca Walters working? What's the name of the place? Do you remember?
It is, I cannot remember right now, but
it's in the other side of the Hudson
Correct.
River, right?
Correct.
And I can tell you why it's not, because the house, I did a video with her on that. The house was not high enough to get the whole stage, the whole theater. So they had to sacrifice one step. It has one step less. Can you see that?
Correct.
Yeah. This is excellent. Can we see more?
Absolutely. We can go, let's go to Paris. Or we can go to India, if you prefer. We can go to some interesting surplus reality. We can go in Hungary.
What about your place?
My place. My place, and you mean, are you asking if I have taken pictures of my own house?
No, your place,
in Bulgaria?
Country, Bulgaria.
In Bulgaria? Yeah, we can definitely go to Bulgaria as well. And right here, this is a typical Bulgarian restaurant where we can sit and have some very delicious Bulgarian food together.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we can do some other things also. We can, let's see, we can have some kind of locograms, as you can see. Yeah. And we can go to magical places, like, for example, we can join Alice in Wonderland. So we can go to the room of requirements, Harry Potter. So absolutely, we can also study together the canon of creativity.
Yeah. By the way, looking at this canon of creativity, what I'm telling you is the following. I managed to suggest, in doing my research in my thesis, to suggest that in addition to the two factors, that the spontaneity and creativity synergizing each other, I suggested that we have a third factor that has to do with curiosity. And this was not exactly studied by Doctor, neither by Zerka. I was not able to find in the psychodramatic literature anything very deep about curiosity, but as an hypothesis, I'm convinced that curiosity is also a key element that plays with spontaneity and creativity and allows people moving forward and deeper, both geographically, both in extension and in depth. What do you think about that?
So would you say that curiosity should be somewhere here between spontaneity and creativity, added as a third element?
Yes, yes. It's the same. It's more or less the same factor that plays with people. The more curious you are, the more you manage. For instance, when you go to the warm up, on the specific phases of the warm-up, and you start interviewing the protagonist, of course that your curiosity it's an important element. If you are more curious, you will manage to get more elements from the protagonist. When you go to the for instance, to the sharing, your curiosity also can, if you are a participant, can also contribute better with your experience in life and on and on. So that's my curiosity, for instance, who drove us to this background. Otherwise, if I wouldn't ask you about that, I wouldn't.
Honestly, listening to you, I'm thinking that curiosity can follow us everywhere. Let's say on the canon of creativity, which is actually everything we do in our life is this walk on the canon of creativity, but it is, the curiosity could be during the warm-up, and then with the spontaneity and creativity, but also when we reach out the cultural council for some accomplishment, then the new curiosity with the new warm-up. So absolutely, I totally agree with that.
So
shall I go back to my office?
I think so.
There we are.
And back to the end of one more video, I think. Unless you have something else to tell me.
Well, I have so many things to tell you, but we can do that in the next video.
Okay, good.